just wanted to say thank you for subscribing to the channel so far, for those who have subscribed to my channel to date. So I just wanted to reassure the subscribers who have subscribed to my channel, expecting to see Aikido videos. There will be more Aikido videos. It's not the end of it. It's just a little bit of a pause and just showing what I think of my personal car that I'm driving as a daily driver vehicle. So it's something I feel quite strongly about. Driving the car for over 2.5 years, as I mentioned in my previous video. I think I've got a good idea what the car is built for and why Lexus made it and what they've done to it. So it's really an objective and honest review what I think of the car. So anyway, thank you for watching this video, and hopefully you'll enjoy this one as well, which is a little bit more about the driving in town. So I will do another video driving in on the motorway when the lockdown allows us to. So yeah, so stay tuned and thank you for watching. Hi, this is the Lexus GS450h, so hybrid model. Put it on again, just keyless entry, straightforward. Put on the drive mode, and it's just on normal mode driving. The car is extremely comfortable. And quite smooth driving. Now it's a bit cold this morning, so I've got the heated seats, which is a real luxury to have. Now we have a lot of bumps over here in London, but other than that, the car drives superb, and the engine is a bit cold at the moment, so there's no, actually it says here ready, so I might most of the time when I'm driving I leave the car on running on its own, so it will basically start up the electric motor. But you can also press the EV button, but it says here the EV button is not available, so I think the engine is not warm enough in order to get that electric motor to start. But it's quite smooth, very pleasant driving. When you put it on eco mode, which is what I'm doing now, you turn the button to the left, and what it does is not a massive difference from the normal mode, but when you're pressing on the accelerator nothing really happens unless you press a bit harder. So I suppose what you get is a car to be smoother, and so you feel you're driving slower. And for a big car like this, I think I don't really use the eco mode because it does feel a bit too slow. So I'm going to put it onto the normal mode, and immediately there's a bit more torque. So when I'm pressing the accelerator I can feel there's a bit more push, slightly more. Obviously with the sports mode there'll be even more of a push, but when you're driving in town you can't really speed. So what you get is a lovely feeling. So there's a button here, it's just behind the steering wheel, when you press it, it's got the hold brake, so you basically don't need to have your foot on the brake. When you're in a static position, you press that button, you can rest your foot. So that is quite a luxury, quite honestly. You don't have to keep on pressing the brake pedal when you're in a stop. Now when you're put in the sports mode, you turn the button to the right and immediately you're getting a lot more push. So it's sportier, and that difference is quite huge compared to the normal mode. But generally you press the button, so for eco mode you turn it to the left, for sports mode you turn it to the right, and for the normal mode you simply press down the button. And honestly, when you're driving in town, because you can't really speed, the normal mode is what I use mainly, so it's just great. And again, I've got no, my leg is not on the brake pedal because the auto hold is on, and that makes the car even more pleasant to drive. From a stopping position, if you're driving the car, it really has a lot of power if you want to press the accelerator. So it's quite nippy. But again, I think the hybrid element makes the car quite unique, because it really encourages you to drive more civilized without having to prove anything. Great car, absolutely great car to use as a daily driver. And well, I hope you've enjoyed this little drive and could see exactly what the car drives like. Been a bit of a quick drive from my home to a local supermarket. But just wanted to show you exactly how it feels to drive with a Lexus in different modes. Although I mainly drove it on the normal mode, but what I think I could do is do another video when I'm driving it on the motorway, so you can see exactly how much power the car can provide. There's something, you know, obviously within speed limit, but you can see the acceleration and how linear the power is. So great car overall. One thing I wanted to point out, and I didn't do that last time, is two things. What makes the Lexus really different when you're driving it on a daily basis, these are the little things that you're noticing quite quickly, is the way the windows close. Now I'm going to show you that. I'm going to put the power on and I'm going to show you how the window closes. So there, when you're basically bringing the window from this point, it'll slow down and close ever so gently, and that really makes a big difference in the Lexus. The second thing that is really good is number of times that I have something in my pocket and slips out and goes down between the console and the seat. And with all the previous cars I've had, it was a pain in the backside. I've had to pull the seat and reach out to get either a coin or keys or mobile phone, and that was really annoying. But what Lexus have done is they put a little pad between the console and the seat, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. So you see that little pad right there, and they've done exactly the same thing on the other side. So you got this little pad, so something falling in between, it could be a corn right there, and it stays on. So that is absolutely brilliant. You've got that on, it makes a big difference. There's little things that really show the car is really been built with somebody who had put a lot of thoughts into making your driving more pleasurable. So I wish this pad was on all other car manufacturers, and surprisingly it isn't. I think Jeremy Clarkson mentioned that on some of the videos before, and really enjoyed that, the fact it was there. So just a little point I wanted to highlight. But so anyway, thank you for watching, and hopefully you will enjoy future videos to come, and thank you for dropping by. Bye bye now.